بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. I would like to comment about a contemporary issue which is going to take place in a few days. As many of you know, that the mayoral elections are going to take place in 1st of May. And this issue of voting and the democratic process is considered to be a controversial issue for so many brothers, although it is a very, very clear issue. And among the scholars that I know, our great scholars, starting from Sheikh Ibn Baz and others, I don't remember of any who viewed elections to be something that it is impermissible, that it is not halal. This is in general. Of course, there are some circumstances where they might disagree with elections, but in general, they believe that participating in voting and elections is something is halal. And in general, we need to understand the issue of voting as it is. What does voting mean? Once we say voting, voting maybe is a wrong translation for the word selecting. Okay? A wrong translation for the word selecting. Of course, both voting and selecting is in English, but I mean selecting means yakhtar, ikhtiyar. Okay? Voting may have a negative connotation, that you are voting for someone and promoting him and endorsing him. But from an Islamic point of view, to select someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are promoting it or you are endorsing all what he believes in. Yeah? This is very, very important, because many people, especially in the West, many brothers, especially in the West, believe that if you vote for someone, you are promoting him, you are endorsing him, you are endorsing his ideas and his views and his policy or policies as well. And that is not true. You are just selecting him. Selecting, if we understand it as it is, you might select between two shaitans. So, one shaitan is less harm than the other shaitan. It doesn't mean that you are endorsing the shaitan. It doesn't mean that you like the shaitan. Yeah? This is something that we always see in our life. So no one say that you are voting for a shaitan means that you are accepting all what the shaitan is saying. No, that is not true. So we need to take this out of our minds, that by voting for someone you are voting for kufr, you are promoting kufr, you are endorsing his policies, you are endorsing him invading Iraq and going to Afghanistan, etc. No, that is not right. Okay? All what you are doing is selecting. Selecting, as we said, selecting is when you have two choices. One good choice and one bad choice. And sometimes you are choosing between one bad choice and another choice which is worse than it. So obviously, what are you going to do? You are going to choose what is bad and not what is worse. Choosing what is bad, it doesn't mean that you accept the bad. But in comparison to what is worse than it, okay, then of course that bad is considered to be good for you, is considered to be better for you. This is very, very important. I hope that the brothers and sisters be aware of this point. Okay? This is the essence of voting, the essence of selecting, the meaning of selecting or voting for someone. So to start with, it has nothing to do with Aqeedah, it has nothing to do with Islam, it has nothing to do with that it is contradicting Islam and it is contradicting Hakimiyya, etc. No. Okay? This has to be clear in the minds of brothers. Moreover, just take this scenario. If a leader in a country, forget about the situation of a leader, whether he is a Muslim, whether he is a kafir, irrespective of his belief, that leader said to the people, I will give you two choices. Do you like Sharia or do you like Kufr? Do you like Islam or do you like Kufr? Okay? He is asking people, he is consulting people. Do you like Islam or do you like Kufr? What shall we say? What shall we do? I'm asking you. So you are going to select Islam? Yes? So you are going to vote for Islam. Do you find it that it is obligatory upon you to vote for Islam, means to select Islam, or it is a matter of a choice? I know, but is it, in this case, he is telling you, do you want Islam or do you want Kufr? Okay. So, is it a mandatory upon you to select Islam, or it is a matter of choice? Obligatory for you. Okay. No same person can say, well, yeah, it is good to choose Islam. No, everyone will say, you must choose Islam. You must tell the ruler that you want Islam. Yes? You must tell him. Okay? So, this process, which is selecting among different choices, whether this process to put it for people to select or the people themselves to select, okay, has nothing to do with Aqeedah, okay, with the Aqeedah of the people whom given the choice. It might to do with the creed of the person who is giving the choice. The person who is giving the choice, if he has the ability to implement Islam, then he has to do so. And for him to give people, while being able to implement Islam, to give the people two choices, Islam and something other than Islam, this is considered to be kufr for him. This is considered to be a matter related to Aqeedah for him. It is not a matter related to Aqeedah to the other people. Actually, it is a matter related to Aqeedah to vote for Islam, to select Islam. Yeah? Is that clear? So, the democratic process in one of its final stages, I know many people might say that this is a very simplistic way on looking at it. Yes. Okay, we don't want to get into the types of democracy and the history of democracy and demos ras and giving the right to people to choose and giving the right to people to rule themselves and the Greek history, etc. We don't want to get into that. Just simply, okay, what is it? What is it? It is a matter of a choice. So you are just giving the right to choice. Okay, to choose. So, just a minute. So, in a nutshell, for the